Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here today as we get to talk about one of my favorite subjects, comic books. But in this time, I'm actually going to talk about a comic book artist instead of talking about individual issues. But before that, on Facebook, there's a group called the Frank Miller Appreciation Group, and they have a ton of stuff in here. Where it is where I actually grabbed a lot of the pictures that I'm going to share with you. So we're going to talk about Frank Miller real quick here. Now, what I'm going to talk about Frank Miller quickly here is his current art. But before I talk about his current art, I do need to show you some of his older art. So I got a lot of these, I believe, in order. So let's go through it. So this is early Frank Miller. This is from 1979. And you can see this is these covers here. This is one of his first Daredevil works from Spectacular Spider-Man, which actually did come out in 1979. So beautiful cover here. But we're gonna talk about his new stuff. And so right now we're just gonna go through the some of the older stuff. Now, when you see this image here is this image in color. Frank Miller has always been cartoony, always. There's no this isn't a new thing. He's always drawn a big cartoony, but I don't like his new covers that he's been doing, and that's where I'm going to spend a lot of my time. But I'm hoping that maybe you guys can put some things in perspective for me, because I find his early middle work and his late middle work to be spectacular. So I found some of these black and white pictures, which I think are absolutely awesome. So this is what I mean. He's always been messy, cartoony, and this kind of stuff. Now this is from Superman 400. That's not my cup of tea either. But I love this picture. This is from that same period here. So he's always, I don't know. As I mentioned, he's always been cartoony. It's nothing new here. He's always been messy. He did this. Now Klaus Jensen sort of helped clean up a lot of stuff here. So love this cover. This is my first introduction to the Wolverine limited series. This was the collection from 1987. So it is after the Dark Knight returns here. Love this pinup. This is a pinup from 1992. So this is his Sin City period, which I think is my favorite version of Frank Miller. This is also from that time. But this one's not a lot of blacks. This one is actually very if you take a look, there's hardly any blacks here. So love this cover. That's just absolutely amazing. Love that cover. This is from 1992. Again, this is from the Sin City period. And then this is the release of the Daredevil stuff. It is also from the Sin City period. Also from the Sin City period. This one is from 1994. So he'd already started the Sin City period. Again, look at Spider-Man, very messy, very cartoony. So when I start talking about his new stuff, which I'm almost there, you're gonna go, but he's always drawn that way. But I'm gonna tell you, not really. I don't know. So this is from 2010. So this is sort of the end of where I think Frank Miller. There's something that happened. I don't know, and I think it begins with the Dark Knight Strikes Again, which did come before this. But all right, so here we're gonna go into some of these new Marvel covers, and this is the thing that kind of this is one of the new covers that just is gonna be coming out here. So this is where I want to start talking about Frank Miller and just simply say what the hell. So here's the Red Hulk. So here we go. These are all current stuff. Um, um, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what you can tell the face. Is it the lack of black? I mean, it just obviously here is, but some stuff has black. This is all black. Yet, um, I don't know, and it really doesn't. Like I mentioned before, that other cover also didn't. I don't know. Frank Miller, I don't think should draw Spider Man. I don't know. That's his one character, but he's actually this thing cover. Um, I don't know. Is he leaning more into the cartooniness? That's the one thing. I mean, I hate this. I hate this so much. Look at this. I don't know, guys. Is one of the things is did Frank Miller pack it in again? Maybe he shouldn't draw Spider Man. This was not too bad. But I hate this one. What what the hell? Again, it's more cartoony than ever, but is and I know people styles change, so I totally understand, and we're gonna see some pinups here in a moment that will. This is Deathlock here. We're gonna show some pinups here. The dude can still draw. So would you say he's just more cartoony, and maybe, and that's the thing because I, it's so different. This new stuff that he's been doing, I don't know. I hate this. This is when he returned. This was one of the things that had people up in arms. I hate this image. I completely hate this image. And again, I say this understanding, as I mentioned before, that art is subjective and you may like it and it's okay if you like it. But I hate this when you look at where this dude was. Um if you remember those other um I'll just kind of finish and then I'll go back here. This isn't too bad. Um, but this is just I don't know. This is from that Dark Knight DK2 period, and I think this is where he started to go berserk. Like, oh, they pay me for this. This is from Absolute Batman, so this is from this year. This is a variant cover. Um, I don't. This was not too bad, but do we just have him being too cartoony? Um, because I just am lost. I don't know. I, I don't know. As I mentioned before, he's always been cartoony. And here's what I mean. So this is a sketch cover that he did. Somebody colored it. I mean, this looks this cover. If we you take it's not too bad. So obviously the dude can still draw. Um, another um, another sketch cover. Um, this is his from the 80s. This is a new one that he did. This is a variant from the Snyder, and that looks great. This is a variant from something he did. I don't remember this one. But you know, not to it's just I don't know. He's always been cartoony, but I think he's just becoming more cartoony, and I don't know if I really care for this because it almost this was spectacular. This is what I mean. He can still draw. He can still sling ink, or in this case, whiteout. It's just that's gorgeous. Um, everybody, this almost looks like he's mailed it in. Like whatever. Um, and maybe it wouldn't. Other people have cartoony stuff, but when you see where he was, and now you see how he draws, you're kind of like, you're regressing. To me, it feels that way because this is a beautiful. Now this is inked by Scott Williams. This is a sketch cover, so is it Scott Williams cleaning it up or what have you? But here's one that he did. This is beautiful. So look at this. So he's still quite capable. I just don't understand um what, and I know these are sketch covers, so but see, this dude can still draw. Um and I just don't understand why his new stuff just looks so terrible. Again, shouldn't he probably should draw Spider-Man. So yeah, so what do you guys think of the new Frank Miller? I'm gonna go backwards here, quick, and what do you guys think? Am I just like, dude, it's the same thing? I don't think it is. Do you guys feel that this is better? Do you guys feel that um it's just a different style, and this is just, I mean, it is a different style. But it's way more cartoony-ish, to an nth degree. Um, when you if you take a look at that Facebook group, the Frank Miller Appreciation, you'll see. I mean, I hate this image, and when you look, and oh my God, this is just terrible. Um, and this is an abomination. Sorry, people. Um, I just think Frank Miller has mailed it in, and he's just collecting a check because yeah, look at this. I mean, and yes, let's go back to this. This is still cartoony, but it doesn't look to that nth degree. And yes, again, cartoony, and yes, it does seem that he's evolving into a more cartoony-ish thing. But I mean, look at this. This is compared to that other Wolverine. It just looks terrible. I mean, it wasn't that he was always doing great stuff. I mean, this is pretty messy and stuff like that. But I don't know. Um, yeah. So, and this is terrible. So yeah, he doesn't always hit a home run. So, but this, look at this, and this, and then this is what I mean. How can that Wolverine image people find that acceptable when he was doing this with Wolverine? So I don't know. I just kind of wanted to just let people know that I just don't know what to think about Frank Miller's new style. Um I don't know. I don't think I like it. Um I'm still gonna love his middle stuff, that Sin City period, but I don't know. I certainly am not buying any of those new covers, any of those new variants. So anyway, like I said, he shouldn't do Spider Man. This is like, what the heck is this? I don't know. But I'll actually leave it at the black and white one of this. It's actually Looks pretty cool. This is during his Ronin era, so he was doing a lot of line work with it. So anyway, let me know if I'm off my rocker. If you guys just think, dude, Frank Miller is awesome. Don't talk bad about him. But yeah, I don't know what to think about it. So I'm not. I don't think I like it. Am I the minority, or do you guys love it, or are you guys like when you see it too? Are you guys like, no, I don't like it either. So anyway, just wanted to have a bit of a conversation with you guys, just kind of letting you know, new Frank Miller looks like he's mailed it in. So like and subscribe. I do thank you for listening. Good night.